Alright, so we are back up at the cabin, baby. We're back at it. Got in last night, it was storming like a mother. But today we are doing a few things. We're going to be filming it. It's going to be a good time. So I got a big old pork shoulder over there. We're going to get the smoker fired up. We're going to get that thing seasoned up. We're going to smoke the crap out of it. And we're going to use some peach wood from my peach tree. The peaches are getting so damn heavy that they're breaking branches back there. So I cut a piece of peach wood at the suggestion of a buddy of mine who said, I'll save some of that peach wood and dry it out and use it in the smoker. So I'm going to try it. See how it works. So we're going to smoke the pork shoulder with peach wood. And I got some big old branches I got to trim off some of these big walnut trees next to the cabin, because we're getting the cabin restored next month. So I got to clean stuff up around the cabin. I also got some stumps from these shrubs that I trimmed that I'm going to pull out with the truck. So we're going to do some cool stuff today. All right? Let's do it. Let's get that pork shoulder all seasoned, baby. Season up real good. All right. All right. Big old pork shoulder, baby. Alright, so we're not doing the whole pork shoulder I had. That thing was 14 pounds. There's only 2 of us. So I'm going to do this one. This is probably, I don't know, 6 pounds. So it should be a good size. Do some pulled pork with it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to take some of this jalapeno mustard. I'm going to rub that up. Get that all slathered on there real nice. Look at that. Then you take your phalanges. Hold on, let me pull my sleeves up. You give it a phalange massage. Look at that. Get that all over that. Just like that. Alright. Make sure you get the other side too. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Looking mighty fine. Looking mighty fine. Get that mustard on there real good. So we're going to take some of the Redmond real salt. This is the kosher style. And we're going to liberally apply it. Look at that. Yeah, salt it up real good. We'll do a little pepper. Just a little bit now. Just a little bit of black pepper. And then a fair amount of garlic. I like that garlic. This is granulated garlic. Oh yeah. I like me some garlic. And today we're going to do a little bit of chili powder too. Okay. A little bit of chili powder. Okay. Now we gotta give this thing a flip. We're gonna flip it over. There we go. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So, next order of business. I would have done this last night actually, but this thing was still frozen, so it sat overnight. Plus, it was in 2, so I had to get the other piece in the freezer after it thawed out, because we're not doing the whole thing. But we're gonna get the smoker fired up. Get that sumbitch on there. Time to fire a smoker up. So So I like to use the minion method for pretty much everything I do for those fellow smokers out there. Basically get a big old pile in there and then you open it up in the center. Pretty simple. Like this, like so. Make it a nice little opening here in the center. Okay. Just like so. Okay. Just like that. And then you fill up the chimney. Like that. Okay, and then we get her lit. Get that lit like that. And then I put it right on top of here to get that chimney lit. Okay, so that'll probably take about 10 minutes to get the chimney lit. In the meantime, this is that peachwood branch. This is the peachwood branch I cut a little over a week ago, and we're going to use that to smoke this. So I'm going to get a saw and cut some chunks. All right. All right, we're going to get some chunks. What the hell is that? Look at the big old locust or whatever. Right here. Look at it. See that fella? All right. Alright, we got our wood chunks, chimney smoking, hunt the bugs sleeping, Sarah's chilling. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to fill up the water pan with some H2O. Get rid of that. We're also going to put some Yingling in there. So it has that beer essence, the pork beer essence. Alright, get rid of that. You think I'm funny, don't you? Well, Hunter's on the litter pickup out there. All right, it's time to dump that chimney. Got flames coming up. Shit's getting crazy. Woo-wee! Get rid of that. All right. So we're going to throw a few chunks on there. Right there. There we go. Get this sumbitch up there. All right. Get the thermometer on. We're going to be ready to rock. We are ready to rock. So right now, we're climbing up in temp. So you can see it climbing there. So once it gets to a little over 200, I'll start dialing the vents back. All right, we're going to pick up our litter and continue on. Okay, so we're almost at 200, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the meat on there now. So I'm going to keep it in this pan because I want to catch some juices. And also going to get me a thermometer probe in there. go. Get the lid back on. All right. So the meat's at 41 degrees. And the smoker's at 185. All right. Okay, so smoker's going. Temperature's a little over 200. I'll be dialing those vents back once it gets closer to 225, so it'll hold right around there and go nice and we'll go low and slow, baby. All right, so here's the walnut tree I got to trim. You see these big branches up here? I got to trim this one. I got to trim this one. This is a big one here. It's going way out, touching the house. I don't know if I'm gonna really be able to get up there for that one, but that one definitely up there needs to come down. We'll see. I got a good sized ladder. I'm just not sure exactly how high it goes, so we'll have to see. I might be able to monkey around, but that's one project. The other one's gonna be pulling some stumps out. These big shrubs I cut on the side of the cabin, so we're getting the exterior of this cabin restored. The people who sold it to us didn't do any maintenance on it. It's a log cabin, so it's been kind of neglected for years. But so I cut these shrubs out. They were huge, and you can see they're already sprouting up new shoots and growth here. There's 3 of them, one there, one there, one there. So I'm gonna see if I can just pull them out with the truck. There's also one way over here that I cut out. There's multiple stumps here, so I might try to pull this out as well and go from there. So while we're back here, why don't we go check the peach tree out? So I figured out the mysterious broken branches of the peach tree. These peaches are getting so heavy that they're pulling the branches down. I mean, they're really pulling them down. I don't know much about peach trees, but you can see there's a broken branch right up there. It's a big branch it broke. So a lot of these branches are breaking because these peaches are getting so big. So it's kind of crazy that these branches are leaning over and breaking. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about peach trees or fruit trees or any of that, but the peaches are actually breaking the tree. so I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens. Here comes old Hunter, full speed. Hey, buddy. So I think we're gonna start by trying to pull these stumps out with the truck and see how that goes. Now I gotta be careful. There's some utilities coming in over here. I know there's a water line that comes in on this side of the house, but I know that's 3 feet down, but there are some electrical, underground electric that comes in. I don't know how far down that goes, but we'll just have to be careful. I know the water line's in this vicinity right here, but I know for a fact that's coming in 3 feet deep. I doubt these roots are that deep. There is a line over here. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's get the truck. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this rope right around there. Okay. Hook this right on up there. Wrap it around a few times. Like that. We'll go with that. All right. Okay, so the stump pulling was somewhat anticlimactic. The big one over there didn't budge. The little one came right out, so that was cool. And then the medium-sized one didn't budge either. I was a bit surprised. I thought just being shrub roots, a shrub stump, I'd be able to pull it right out with the truck, but I was spinning tire. Now the grass is a little wet too, so that didn't help, but oh well, whatever. I'll just have to cut them down and stump grind them up. But anyway, I got the temperature on the smoker was up to 272. I didn't intend on it to be that high, so I dialed the vents back. We'll see if that could stabilize maybe 250, 225, 250. I'd be happy with that range. So we're smoking, baby. We got meat smoking. We pulled one stump. There was a ton of roots on that thing too. I was surprised how many roots, and it was heavy. So we'll probably just burn that stump. We're gonna have to get ready to start trimming these trees up. All right. All right. So I was just getting ready to set up the ladder here behind me on the walnut, and I was gonna put the camera on the AC unit frame thing here, and there is a crazy amount of these fire ant looking ants. They're all red. They're just everywhere. I don't know what's going on over here. It's like fire ant heaven. So anyway, I don't think the GoPro will mind, so I'm gonna get this set up here. Push you in the way. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get started here. I got my full body harness, my lineman's belt. I got my Chesty Chesterton GoPro cam. I got the chainsaw warming up, and I got a rope that I'm gonna use to pull that chainsaw up once I get up there. Get strapped in, all right? That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. All right, so we got the tree all trimmed up. Cleaned everything up. Opened up pretty good. It's time to get this pork shoulder going. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm officially pulling the pork and it looks amazing. Got all those juices in there, it's just coming right apart. Mm! Look at that. Oh man. This is tender, more tender than the last one. Let's get a nice close look at that. Oh yeah. He knows. He knows. There, he's got a little Brussels sprout of love action going. One more look at that before I wrap it. Ooh. Well, here we go. There's the pulled pork. I'm eating it out of a bowl. I got some Carolina. What do I got? I got some Carolina vinegar barbecue sauce, and then a special Brussels sprout dish with bacon. All right, that's all we got. We're out.
What I saw is West Side Story. What I saw is just alright. What I